3 shots, 4 par, I just do 2. 1 putt, par 4, birdie, woohoo. New driver, info, replace, M2, par 5, fairway, what you fin do? Think I'll try to get on into, start right, good line, good view, hit Drew, shooter, McGavin.
All right. What are you packing for, Bryce?
Heading to Florida tomorrow after work.
So you're wearing the palm tree hat?
I am. It will be in our clips too, and we got some earlies. We're dew sweeping on.
Oh yeah, what do you got? What do you guys got set up?
650 and 720. So
Okay, all right, get out there early.
We're gonna hopefully, me and Blake are gonna be the lead group. We're gonna hopefully let a couple groups play through so we can meet up with the second group because I think there's 2 times in between us.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
that's not so bad. That's not too bad at all. And of course, I got to watch Blake play the other day. You can't really see with the light on mine, but I got the never laying up hat. No laying up hat from Full Wedge Golf. So if you like either one of these hats, this one's so cool, man. It's like a new style. You just can't see it that well because I got the light on here. I'm in the dungeon right now again. So
yeah, unfortunately, I don't have my shirt on because it's you can see behind me. It's all packed up in my suitcase. So
love it. I got the range collection on too. So OTS, fullwedgegolf.com. You can use OTS for 20% off. And yeah, grab some stuff. Season's starting up for like everybody now. Everybody's like really into golf. We got a lot of these qualifiers. We just found out that 2-time guest of the pod, good friend of the pod, good friend of ours, Cam Kellett, just qualified for the Canadian Open, which is awesome.
Yeah, congrats, buddy. Well deserved.
6 deep, 64 on a I can't remember what. Oh, it was Tarandowah because Michael Blair was playing in there. And when we played with when we had Michael Blair on recently, he got into the play-in, so good for him too. He was telling us it was at Tarandowah, so. Yeah, Cam Kellett just ate it up, man, and he's in. So I think there's a chance that Cam Kellett's making his pro debut at the Canadian Open. Like, it might be.
No, well, yeah, why wouldn't it be? You think he's played a pro event before?
I don't know if he has yet. Well, he's played, like, he just gave up his amateur status, right? So that's what he's kind of telling us last time. So, that's pretty wild, man. That's pretty cool. That would be a pretty cool way to make your pro debut on the PGA Tour. So good for Cam.
Yeah. Also, Cougar Collins made it. A couple TPT guys.
Yeah. There were quite a few guys in the one that Blaker played in. Mark Casulo was just on the outside, but there were a few guys who got in, which was pretty cool. I think it'll be really neat to see. I didn't see where Keaton finished up today. I don't have a link for it. I haven't gone through everybody yet, so hopefully he did all right. But yeah, Michael Blair's in too, and Cam Kellett getting the direct. Well, Michael Blair's in the play-in. Cam Kellett getting the direct flag, man. That's pretty sweet. Congratulations to Justin Matthews as well. Like that kid played lights out in Oshawa, so
yeah,
hell of a golfer, man. Really nice golf swing. He was just a couple spots down from us on the range, couple of groups behind us, and. Yeah, man, he looks like he's got some game. He looks like a player. So.
Yeah, he grew up playing at Oshawa too.
Yeah. He's a Charlotte U guy too. So he's maybe we'll try and get him on the pod. I tried to reach out to Cam, see if we can get him for a couple minutes right now. I haven't heard back from him, but I don't know. He could be having a good time or something right now. He could be just. I'm sure he's kind of tied down. I'm sure he's celebrating with family and stuff like that.
I don't know. I feel like Cam's pretty dedicated. He's probably on a track, man, inside somewhere right now.
Yeah.
Just his numbers just in.
Locked in. The phone's now nowhere near him. But, I think Cam's got the game, man. He's got something a little different. You know what I mean? Like we talked to a lot of guys and like he's got a different layer that kind of pro layer, that pro mentality. So, Hopefully he does something special at the Canadian Open. It'd be pretty cool to see him make the cut or, kind of be, just be floating around on the weekend would be fun, man. It'd be really good. It's hard to say, like, with guys like the way Rory's playing and stuff right now, like Rory's going to be there and stuff. Hard to kind of pin him at the top of the leaderboard or something like that. But, I'm sure Cam would be pretty happy to make the weekend and, make a few bucks, too. That'd be pretty sweet. That'd start your career nice.
I think just him being there is a good start. I mean, he's probably fired up just to be in the field. I mean, that's a great accomplishment too. There's not many people that can say they've played in PGA Tour events. So,
do we fire a live Instagram call right now and just say we're recording? Congratulations! I don't want to bug him if he's in the middle of hanging out with his family.
If he didn't text you back, I wouldn't be too worried about it. He's probably, like you said, he's probably with family or something. Because was it today?
Yeah.
Or was that? Yeah, it was
today. It's just today, man. So he's probably out having dinner, celebrating or something like that, which is pretty cool. So, We had a pretty cool experience too, Bryce. I know we talked about it last week on the pod. That I went out and I have like a whole new respect for this. So a lot of us, if you're watching this pod, you probably watch like Good and that kind of stuff. So Bob does sports and like Grant Horvat and stuff like that. I see them like up on my screen right now, and it's like the guys behind the camera. We've had a pod with them before. I think it's Ethan Jones, Ryder Rivera, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I think he does GM golf stuff. Bradley Kruger, who's kind of out of it now, I think. But man, like I have a whole new appreciation for those guys because I think, Blake, Blake didn't have his stuff that day. We kind of had the worst draw of the day. I'm not trying to make an excuse, but we got just absolutely downpoured on for 2 hours straight. You'll see it in the video, and it was just kind of like it was hard, man. It was hard to take video, like. You're popping batteries out like as you're walking up the fairway in the rain. I'm like holding the umbrella against like my arm. I'm like popping a battery out, putting a battery in, taking a SIM card out, putting another SIM card in, and you're just trying to like get the best possible shot that you can get. Obviously, in that type of event too, I'm trying to like stay out of the other players' ways and try not to impact their game at all. But man, what a cool experience though, and we got it on video. I'm pretty sure we got most of the audio. The recorders, the round ran a little bit long on the back nine, so I'm hoping we got. I grabbed them at the end, and I saw that they weren't still recording, so they ran out of like space or something or whatever it was. But hopefully, we got most of the audio and stuff too, because it's our first time doing it. I think it'd be pretty cool. It's something that we want to do more of. But Blaker played well, man. Didn't have his day, but he played well. Like Blake's got game to be in contention there for sure. And it was a tough start because again it was like raining right off the hop. So we don't want to give any scores away or anything like that. I know you can go look it up, but if you want to watch the video, it'll just make it even more exciting. So I'm gonna hopefully start working on that in the next few days, and then it'll probably take some time. We'll probably pop it up on the channel in a little while, but hopefully we want to do a little bit more of that too. And then I know you and Blake are going down to Florida and are gonna kind of try and do a couple holes down there as well.
Yeah, we got some stuff coming with the live stuff. That stuff will probably be out probably before Blake's full video, just because it'll be quicker and easier to edit up. But yeah, it's definitely something we want to start doing a little more moving forward here. And even if it's just me playing with buddies, I'll throw the mic on and get the G-Pod out and film a couple of holes. So I've kind of got all the equipment now. I'm still just using a phone, but I mean these new phones, it's pretty good quality, so I think it'll be all right. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's gonna add a whole new element to our content, so we're excited.
Yeah, like I think even too, you get the 14 or something too, so you can record in 4K because that's. I recorded Blake's video in 4K and it was looking like pretty crisp, but then like it got wet. Like there is like I'm trying to like toggle through autofocus and no auto, just like doing it manually. There's like droplets on the lens. It was pretty interesting, man. So I'm just trying to like make it work, and then I'd look down, it's kind of like foggy and stuff like that. So bear with us. I think there's like a couple of shots that aren't gonna look like perfect, but we got most of them on there.
Keep your mouth shut. I don't want to hear it, Ferg.
Yeah, and I think it did all right, man. For not being like a videographer, I think it did all right. I think we got some good stuff.
He definitely didn't have his game. To be fair, it was his first ever like qualifier or tournament that really kind of had some meaning to it. So I'm sure he was nervous, and he's been there before to a certain extent, but not really at the dance kind of thing. So not the day he wanted, but he wasn't too down about it. I didn't think. He was kind of, spirits were still high, and he was like, "Hey, it just wasn't my day today. I didn't play great, but we'll move on." So I was proud of him.
Man, give Blake that though too. Like first ever PGA Tour qualifier, and he lets us fire a mic on his back so he can.
I know, and he could have he could have, like, his history, like he could have so easily walked off that golf course after 9. And he didn't. He stuck through it and kept grinding, and I was very proud of him for that.
Yeah, it was so without like giving away the numbers and stuff, like we started off, first 2 holes were a little weak. We settled in. I messaged you, and like we were fighting it too by a 3rd hole. Like we were just soaked like already, man. We were Like, I know I told you, like, we met Ryan O'Rourke there, and he was like, he was walking with me, and like, he was kind of concerned about the camera and stuff like that. He was like trying to help me out with the umbrella, and Coolsy had left the umbrella in the pro shop. They didn't think it was gonna rain. I was like, what are you guys talking about? It's definitely gonna rain. Yeah. So we ended up.
That's a rookie caddy move too.
it was tough, man. And so I gave them the camera, and I'm like trying to like hold my arm over top of the or I gave them the umbrella. I'm trying to hold my arm over top of the camera and stuff. So it was it worked out though. And Blake settled in and played 11 really well, hit a great shot on 12, 13, like absolutely ripped a 5-wood, doesn't play a 3-wood. So
he hits that 5-wood like a 3-wood though.
Yeah, so
other than the height,
he probably hit it like 290, man. Like it's the elevated block too, and he just like he wasn't really any, like, he had 2 long guys in his group too, and he wasn't very far behind them. Like he like absolutely hit it right on the screws, which was pretty impressive. There we go. But and then had his first real good birdie look on 13 there too, which is probably the hardest hole in the course, right?
One of them for sure.
And so it kind of was eating the players up out there. It was not an easy day to score. Like we were saying, Justin Matthews went deep, and then I think there was 1 or 2 guys. Maybe Brendan Leonard was at 3. There were a couple guys like Derek Gillespie was at 2.
I think there was 1 at 4. I'm gonna pull it up right now, real quick.
Yeah, so it was tough scoring out there, as it always is. Like Oshawa's got some teeth, man. It can fight. The greens are tough. So.
You're right. It was -6 Matthews, and then 3 tied at -3, 2 at -2, 3 at -1, and then the rest. There's a bunch of them at even par.
Do we recognize any of the other names there that got in the?
I do not think so. Cougar Collins.
Oh yeah, Cougar got in. Yeah.
I think that's for all we know.
Yeah. So it's it's kind of, it was a really cool event, really fun event. I actually just got a message back from Justin right now. I don't think we could probably get him aligned to hop on the pod for a few minutes, but it's funny that his ears must have been burning or something. So it's just like a really cool time for Canadian golf. Like there's so much cool stuff going on, and having a friend of the pod in is and a full wedge guy is pretty cool. So. Like again, if you want to check out any of the full wedge stuff, it's fullwedgegolf.com, and use OTS if you're interested in it, or support some of these guys too, because some of the guys who wear full wedge gear, like they've got codes and stuff like that help them out and stuff too. So go check out their pages, like Cam Kellett, Keaton Viet, bunch of other guys wearing the good full wedge stuff too. So hopefully we see some of it walking around Hamilton. I think it'll be pretty cool, man, because it's been a great partnership for us, and I know you guys will have it down there. We got Blaker into the stealth polo, and that was nice, man. Pretty clean polo.
Yeah, I saw that. Look good on him. Sucks you had to cover it up with a jacket, but
pretty much, man. So like the last 2 holes, so I like recorded the last one, and like I guess what were we playing? So we ended up on 9. So 9's not a driver hole, but it is for Blake, and he like ripped it up to 30 yards out or something like that. So it was a pretty cool little reel. If you're interested, we posted it on our on the Instagram page, because he hit a pretty cool like little approach shot too. It's pretty cool, like little like nipping pitching wedge too, which was.
It almost looked like a miss hit though. But I don't know.
It was a little like I think he caught it like a little thin. I think it was like even a little thick. Like it was just like maybe a little high on the face, and it just didn't like roll out that much because the greens were still kind of wet. But
it was actually on a decent line though. If it just trundled a little more, it would have been tight.
Yeah, because
he still played the hole well though.
Yeah, so there weren't. They were fighting for birdies out there in our group, so it would have been a cool way for them both to finish, because they both had birdie putts. But yeah, go check it out. And then Bryce, anything else you guys got going on when you're down south?
No, nothing really. It's gonna be kind of chill with Shay being pregnant, and she's not gonna want to do too much. We're going to Magic Kingdom one day, which is gonna be good. We always like to do a park while we're down there, just because we're all the way down there. You might as well. Going to Daytona Beach one day, and then most of the time just gonna hang out and by the condo and set up the pools and stuff. So
nice. We
are doing a massive mini golf match, so I might bring the camera.
Yeah, please do. Please do. We got to get a little something out there.
So it's gonna. I mean, it's my whole family. So my mom, dad, 2 brothers, Even my little cousin Ben's coming, and then it's Shay's whole family too, mom, dad, brother's girlfriend. So it's a whole whack of us down there. So we could have like a 13 or whatever it adds up to, 12
Yeah.
some on the mini putt course. So maybe I'll get
Let's
some.
let's see if we can organize a match for a hole or two, Bryce. Even if you can put this together for like 1 or 2 holes. I want to see I think I got to see you and the old man against Blake and Chad.
You want to hear the funny thing is, Shay's 4-1 in me and her season series. So
Okay.
she's a stick on the mini putt. So
Yeah.
she's a silent weapon. She doesn't look that good, and then you tally him up, and she beats you by 2, and you're like, what? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mini putts. And you ever seen those professional mini putting like videos?
Yeah,
The guys
they're
like
wicked.
like roll it up. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's just a whole different world in that.
We're going to
yeah.
Pirates Cove, it's called, and if anyone's been to Florida or even down south, I think they have them all over, but they get pretty wicked. The holes are nuts. So
I think I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun if you can put together a little match, even if you just do a hole or two and then flip me a couple videos, and it's something that we can post for sure.
Yeah.
PGA Championship started. Tiger Woods is in. Shot +1 today.
Xander.
Did you watch any of it? Xander went real deep.
Lot of it. Yeah. He went low.
See,
I mean, they tore apart that course today. Pretty good.
Tomorrow
there's supposed to be some rain, and I think Saturday maybe, but yeah, Scotty. So I thought this was cool. I don't know if anyone else caught on to this. So their baby Bennett was born at 9 pounds, and he dunked it with a 9-iron. His first hole back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's kind of like cool. And dude, don't quote me on this. Someone's gonna roast me if I get this wrong, but I believe it was 159 was the yardage too.
I know. I think he had his drive like 317, and then whatever he had left in. Cause I heard the numbers, but I can't. Yeah. Again, don't quote me on that. But
yeah.
And Xander's 9 deep right now, so there could be something there. Who knows? The numbers of the laws of 9. But
imagine telling your kid that when he's older. Oh, you were like 8 days old, and I just jarred one.
Yeah. Very first hole back. Yeah, and it's kind of cool. So if he makes the cut, which I think we all would put a lot of money on Scotty to make the cut, Ted Scott's not going to be there on Saturday. Did you hear that? It's his daughter's graduation.
I was wrong. He had 167. But anyways, I saw the quote that Scotty was like, "We agreed upon this before we ever started, like families first, no matter what." So kind of a cool little moment there for sure.
Well, and Scotty said it too, like around the Masters. He's like, if I gotta go, I gotta go, right? If I gotta leave, I gotta leave. So kind of cool. I think watching the PGA Championship is it's like a different vibe than watching the Masters. It doesn't kind of feel, there. And I kind of wanted to ask you, Bryce, I'm putting you on the spot, but if you were gonna rank your majors, where do you have the PGA Championship?
I think with everyone dead last. I think well, for me it's Masters, US Open, the Open, and then PGA. Okay.
Yeah, so I've got a Masters, the Open, US Open. Yeah, and I think
but I like the PGA. It hurts me to say that because it's good. I like it. There's always drama.
Yeah.
The rough's always disgustingly thick, kind of like US Open vibes, but like it looks like it's 10 inches long on TV.
I know. Weeksy posted a photo of it like a couple days ago, and it was nasty, man. Like there's 4 inches on top of the ball. Like it was insane.
It's disgusting. Well, I watched Wyndham Clark just flub a flop shot, and I watched multiple other guys just flub shots because they can't predict how it's going to come out.
Yeah, I think it's
so thick.
It's hard right now. Like it's definitely hard. Like there were a couple good players when I was going through. I didn't get to watch a ton of it today. Hopefully I will tomorrow. But there were so many good players that like it just ate them up. Like there's no massive scores. There's no like really bad scores. Obviously, like John Daly's out there shooting +11. Camilo Villegas is +8. Rich Beam, remember Rich Beam? What was that? 2003. Rich Beam. +8. Victor Perez, who's a gamer, man, +8. Like it's the Padraig Harrington, who's been playing some good golf, +7. So it's
carnage.
Yeah. Michael Block +5. Had a tough day. I think he had like a quad or something like that.
Yeah, he had an 8 on number 2. But I actually was telling my buddies to take him to make the cut too, which is terrible of me. But he shot in one of his YouTube videos, or a YouTube video, he shot a 63 there.
Yeah.
Last year.
I saw that I saw that Tiger had like a 62 at Valhalla too. So there's definitely like Sung JM +2. It's not like +2 is a bad score, but it's like sitting T108 right now. Like this, the guys were able to eat up the course, right? But yeah, there's a lot of players up top though. Like it's gonna be an exciting tournament. Like even just top 5 is Schauffele, Finau, Theegala, Hubbard, McIlroy, McIntyre, Hoagie, Kim, like Dietrich, Colin Morikawa, like Brooks Koepka, all in the top 15. Like I think it's gonna be Scotty Scheffler's in the top 15. Like I think it's gonna be a fun tournament, man. I think there's gonna be lots to watch. So it's kind of good. Get things going, get things exciting for golf, and you know, you guys will be down there playing, and Blaker's video hopefully will be out in the next little while. So if you're interested, click subscribe, do all that kind of stuff, because when we post it up, we'll definitely post it to the channel here, and we'll get it out. And I think it'll be kind of fun. It'll be something different for us. I think it'll be a lot of fun to kind of walk through and see.
On another note, Carolina was up 3-1 and it is now 5-3 for the Rangers. So,
yikes!
Game over. Rangers advance.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Rangers are deep. They're so deep. And with Igor, they're a good team, man. Yeah. Back end's super big, like Trouba and those guys, like Miller, Keandre Miller, like they got a big lineup back there. Yeah. Fox is, you know, one of those top 5 guys, so that's a tough team to beat, man. That is a very tough team to beat. So Bryce, let's wrap it up there yet. Rangers into the Eastern Conference Final. You know, if you're interested, again, fullwedgegolf.com, go check it out. Lots of good stuff coming there. They just dropped that Tampa collection that we were talking about last episode, which is really cool. And if you do what I did, I somehow put it in with bleach, which sucks. And then I was like, my mom called me shortly after. I was like, oh, damn, like I got bleach on my shirt. And she said, put it in cold water, and it took all of the bleach off. So
really?
Every little bit. So
there's
a non-golf related tip for you from Grizz. So thanks for that one, Grizz, because I was a little worried. I was like, I haven't even worn this yet. I just like threw it in the wash and thought it was gone for good, but it's back. So hopefully you guys are golfing. It's a long weekend here. We're dropping this one like right away, so it's a long weekend up here, and it is for you guys too, right? Long weekend for you guys.
No, not here. No, I'm working tomorrow.
No, but Monday you got Monday off, right?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
So, anyways, a long weekend here. Get out and golf a little bit. Cash games are flowing this weekend and stuff like that. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. And hopefully maybe we get Camo on or something like that, or Justin Matthews or something like that. We'll try and secure one of these guys, or maybe a pod with a couple of them. That'd be pretty cool.
What is it? May 2 for there? Is that what holiday? What holiday is it?
Yeah. So what's that? Civic holiday?
Yeah, we don't have that here.
No. Yeah, because I guess it would be called the Victoria Day. Victoria Day, that's right.
Victoria. Yeah, we don't have that.
Civic holidays like August, man. I don't know anymore. But yeah, I'm golfing like every day. Nothing special has happened yet. I'm down early in the season series with my buddy Sean, so I'm in game's in a tough spot. But we played in the dark the other night, which was pretty cool. That was fun, man. We finished
you break out your blue balls?
No. I should throw one of those in the bag for
just
that.
Have it in there,
yeah, just for that occasion, because we couldn't read a putt on 18. We were just hoping for the best, man. So it would have been cool to roll one of those. But Bryce, so let's wrap this one up. And next week we're back into. I think we got Hunter Howell next week. Mm-hmm. Maybe we slide that one, depending on if we got Cam and stuff like that. I'm not sure. So I want to reach back out to Hunter, kind of connect with him. And he's a pro golfer down in the States. So, but yeah, maybe we grab Cam and Justin and stuff like that. I think those would be cool episodes right now too. Pop out a few, and we'll be back into some live podcasts soon too. So, looking forward to it. Thanks for checking out the pod. Do all the subscribe, follow the Instagram, all that kind of stuff if you would like to. We appreciate it. Thank you guys.
He's out in my ball in the course, so I tee up. I lose the ball and I re-up. I miss a fairway, I probably end up in the ocean or maybe the beach. And I'm on a par 5 and I'm finna go reach it. Second was blind, I ain't see it. Feel like it might be an albatross.